Have you ever made a promise to yourself like, tomorrow I'm waking up early, I'm eating clean, I'm staying calm no matter what, and then the next morning you hit snooze 5 times? By afternoon, you've ordered junk food. By evening, you've snapped at someone you actually care about. And later, you're just sitting there thinking, why am I like this? We like to believe we're rational, that we're in control, that every decision we make is thoughtful and intentional. But honestly, that's not how your brain works. Your brain isn't some calm CEO sitting at a polished desk making clean, strategic decisions. It's more like a noisy committee. There's an ancient survival guard, an emotional teenager, and a thoughtful planner, and they're all talking at once. Most days, the loudest one wins. Let's start with a survival guard, your amygdala. Think of it as your brain's alarm system. It doesn't care about your long-term goals or your productivity routine. It cares about one thing: safety. Thousands of years ago, that system kept your ancestors alive. If they heard something move in the bushes, they didn't pause to analyze it, they reacted. Today, there are no bushes, but there are unread messages. There's being left on seen. There's awkward silence in a meeting, and your brain reacts almost the same way. That's why your heart races before a presentation, why rejection feels physical, why criticism can sting like an actual wound. Social pain activates similar neural pathways as physical pain. So when you feel embarrassed or excluded, you're not being dramatic. Your brain is responding as if something important is at stake. But you also have a prefrontal cortex, the wiser, slower part of you, the part that says, maybe they're just busy, the part that thinks long-term, weighs consequences, and plans ahead. Here's the problem: it's slower, and under stress, it partially shuts down. That's why you say things you regret when you're overwhelmed. Stress doesn't make you stupid, it reduces your mental bandwidth. Now think about habits. Have you ever picked up your phone without even deciding to? That's not a lack of discipline, that's efficiency. Your brain builds shortcuts, neural pathways. The more you repeat a behavior, the easier it becomes. It's like walking through a field. The first time is hard. The 100th time, there's a clear path. Your brain loves saving energy. Automatic behavior is cheaper than conscious decision-making. And then there's belonging. Humans are wired to connect. You subtly mirror people around you, their tone, posture, even opinions. Not because you're fake, but because belonging once meant survival. Your brain is constantly scanning the room, asking, am I safe here? So when you procrastinate, overthink, people please, or react emotionally, maybe those aren't random flaws. Maybe they're protective patterns. Outdated in some environments, sure, but originally designed to keep you safe. Real change doesn't start with self-criticism. It starts with awareness. When you understand that your brain is trying to protect you, you stop fighting yourself. You start noticing the reaction and choosing the response. Human behavior isn't about being perfect. It's about understanding your patterns. And patterns can be adjusted, rewired, shifted. So next time you catch yourself thinking, why did I do that? Try asking something softer. What was my brain trying to protect? You might discover you're not broken, you're human. And that's a very different story.